Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter, you would have known that I just got back from London.
I'm playing games with a sinner. She tells me all the great things she had brought, and if she rolls, it gives me shivers, and if she smiles, makes her a winner.
I had a wonderful time in London, apart from one incident at the border. There was this grouchy, mean Border Patrol agent that didn't know what a permesso di soggiorno was, didn't know how an Italian student visa worked. Get it together. And most importantly, she didn't know that I'm an American, and with all due respect, I don't need a visa to visit her cloudy little island. Boom. No, I'm just kidding, but aside from that, I really did have a great time.
You guys, this is how you know that you made it. Man, Claudia. Hi.
Ciao, mama. Ask her why she keeps on winning.
I went to London to visit one of my best friends, Claudia, who turned 21 on Halloween. I got to eat out at nice restaurants, I got to dance at a cool club, and I really got to feel the pulse of London.
With all the things that's going on, I lost track, I felt so strong. I got you on my mind, but something's been done wrong. Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make of me and my memories. Sometimes I've been thinking of, dreaming of what it could have been besides memories. 'Cause I still need you.
The only thing that really struck me throughout the whole trip was how expensive everything was. Like, when people say that London is an expensive city, they're not exaggerating at all. For a week of transportation, using the public transportation of London, I spent around £50. It was crazy to me. In London, you have to pay like £2 for one metro ticket, whereas in Milan you have to pay €1.50. For that and a few other reasons, I wouldn't really recommend London as this touristy city. I mean, I think of it in the same sense that I think of New York. I think of it in the same sense that a lot of people consider Milan. I mean, aside from the clock, the bridge, and the palace, there isn't really that many touristy sites to see. Within 2 days, me and my friends had felt like we saw everything and didn't really have much else to do. So with that being said, I think London is one of those places, of course, you should see before you die. But if you're going for this, like, I guess I'd say stereotypical tourist kind of trip, I wouldn't go. It's more of a thing like if you have a lot of extra money sitting around, or if you're going to visit friends or friends or family. Also, I would definitely recommend going now if you are interested in any of the above, because the pound is really cheap, and that was the best. The best feeling was taking out 20 pounds of the ATM and that only being 22 euros. The first 3 days I hung out with Claudia. The first night we went to Kingly Court, I think it was called, and we ate at this Greek restaurant. It was so good, even though it was 30 pounds a head. I met up with Lizzie and Sade, or Shady Banks as you guys might know her on YouTube, and oh my god, those girls are so funny. Majority of the YouTubers that I watch are UK based or Italy based, and I know quite a few of the Italian ones, so it was cool to meet some of the London ones as well.
From within your home, you better hold me down. You better hold me down. Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make of me and my memories. Sometimes I've been thinking of dreaming of what it could have been besides memories. 'Cause I still need you.
One thing that I loved about London is, of course, the diversity. I ate at this amazing Nigerian restaurant for the first time since the summer. I got to have a beef patty, Jamaican beef patty. When I was walking on the streets, I saw advertisements for Nollywood on the buses in London, and I saw an advertisement for Oliver Samuels, who's a really famous Jamaican comedian, but he's famous in Jamaica, so it was awesome to see that kind of stuff in London. It's amazing to see how all the different cultures come together and create this British identity, which you kind of miss when you live in a country like Italy, where, yeah, some cities like Milan are a bit more multicultural, but still, for the most part, everything is like 80 to 90% Italian. And when I say diversity, it was interesting because, you know, America's diverse too, but it was diverse in a different way. Different ethnic groups are more prominent in London, UK than there are in the US, and it was just interesting to see all the different dynamics and the roles that they played in British society and how they meshed. It was really awesome. London is a really beautiful city, and I was blessed to go on a weekend that had awesome weather. It only rained for like one day and only like 2 hours out of the time we were out. It was so lucky. It was even hot one day.
Hey guys. Hey. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have been lucky, bear lucky, as Liz would probably say. Did I say bear? Did you just say bear lucky? Yeah. Did I say bear? Sense? Yeah, yeah. Okay. You said bear before, so there's a person in that car. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I've been bear lucky with the weather because it's been perfect. It's so hot. It's so hot right now. I don't even have a jacket. I'm sweating. And it's October. No, it's gonna be November tomorrow. What? It's nearly Christmas and it's hot in England. What is going on? Global warming. Yeah.
One annoying thing about London is that they drive on the left side of the road, and so every time I crossed the street, I literally saw my life flash before my eyes because I would look to the wrong way, and one day me and Claudia actually did almost get killed. Like, we got beeped at and everything, this close to the car hitting us because I looked to the right. Everything is switched. I'm still not exactly sure on which side of the street they walk, but it's very close to America. In a sense, I almost felt at home. Aside from the super posh accents, it reminded me a lot of America with a European twist. There were a lot of Italians. Actually, you didn't really need to speak English. You could have spoken Italian and just gotten by, because a lot of the store workers, a lot of the people working at the restaurants and stuff were Italian. One thing was funny, the whole time I was there, especially the first few days, I kept speaking Italian without even noticing. People would say something to me and I would automatically answer grazie or posso or something like that. It was so irritating. And it was even, that happens to me in whichever foreign country I go, but it was just a bit more embarrassing in England.
Buongiorno, canale. O meglio, good morning, perché siamo in Inghilterra. Ora andiamo a fare la spesa a un supermercato inglese molto speciale. E sì, vi porto con me. Ciao!
Ora, secondo me hanno sbagliato.
Cosa pensi del supermercato britannico? Cosa pensi?
È lugubre, triste, troppo scuro. Mamma.
Overall, yeah, like I said, I had a really amazing time in London. I would go again when I have the money to do so, to visit all my friends and just to experience it. I'm not one of those fangirls that's all about London and would love to live there. I don't think I'd be able to live there. The cost of living is just too much and it seems a bit too much like America. I mean, it has the positives of America, like the diversity, but it seems to have the negatives of America as well.
Sleeping, anonymously from within your home. You better hold me down. You better hold me down. Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make of me and my memories. Sometimes I've been thinking of dreaming of what it could have been besides memories. 'Cause I still need you.
From my trip to London, and if you guys want to stay up to date with me in my everyday life and want to catch the next trip that I do, be sure to follow me on my other social medias. I'm way more responsive there. Have you guys ever been to London? What do you guys think about the city? Let me know in the comments below. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one.